You got to let it go. I told you once, baby. I told you once what I know. You got to let it go.
I feel like I've transcended past being a rapper. Like, I feel like I'm more of like a composer, or you put me under the label as an artist. It takes a lot to be an artist. Like, you got to make sure your life is in a stable place. If you want to reflect upon that and express that through a song, you got to make sure it comes out right. You got to make sure it's radio friendly. Right. You got to make sure this, and then before you know it, you're following a criteria, right, which kind of makes you like every other artist. Exactly. That's why the songs that like really hit people are the unexpected ones that have like no structure, and it's just the artist pure, emitting their emotion. So this is Moon Recording Studios. It's located in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. This has been the place to handle all my labor, and they handle it really well, and they've helped me cultivate all my ideas and bring to life everything that I've envisioned in my mind. This is where we do it at, Studio A. It's my boy Ike, the engineer, the mastermind behind all the mixing and the mastering and all that, and the vocals and the recording. And this is how we usually do. Sit down, loads up the track, and we get started, checking the vocals, making sure I'm right. He makes sure I'm always perfect before we get into any recording, and then we start recording classics.
As an audio engineer, I love my job, but it makes it even better to have artists like Xeno come and work with me to show his musical creativity, his own musical world, and bring me in it.
Real musicians and real artists, what we create is a representation of our soul, of our hearts, of our minds, of our lives, of our past. And if we don't express that correctly, we feel great regret. And I just felt like rapping to me was my way of expressing myself, and it was kind of like my link to everything else. But as I get older and as I like divulge more into music, I start to feel less like a rapper. I can rap. I am a talented rapper. I can rap without cursing or putting females down like a lot of today's rappers do. I can actually like write with substance and meaning in it.
And he's a free-spirited. The work environment is just like, it's very calm and relaxing.
My heart is calling, it's losing control, and it's so
Let's do it again.
Okay.
I got to see the growth from the first song to the last song that we did for the project, and it was pretty cool.
These songs, in my definition of classic songs, are classic songs. They came from the heart, they came with meaning, and no matter who deems them great songs or classic songs, as long as I feel like they're classic and I feel like I can always go back to them 10 years from now, then I know they're worthy enough for me to put out and show and share the world.
It came to a point where just like the blossom just came full circle, especially when he from like highs to lows, and he did his song Paradise.
That song to me is Paradise is, oh man, the song is so good.
okay. I think I really need to follow up.
Now the cool thing about this song Paradise, it has its own feel to it of originality, so that makes you want to replay it. This song is great, and it means a lot to me because it's about recognizing everything around you as being your paradise. Like, you don't have to be in a 5-star hotel in front of a Palm Spring beach and ocean and view and sunny and good weather to feel like you're in paradise. You're in paradise no matter where you are, because you got to remember there's always somebody who's out there living it way worse than you. So you got to learn to appreciate the things around you and realize, you know what, in this chaos, I do have a little piece of paradise. And hopefully this song helps remind people that they can always look and find their own paradise. We like to create music that we can look back on, and it helps us realize that we got through something, and the best part of it, the plus side of it, is that it helps somebody else get out of their situation and realize their faults and help progress in their own selves. One of the songs on my project that is one of my personal favorites is a song called Highs and Lows, because it's a song that I talk about my highs and lows as an individual and as a human being. It's one of the only songs where I kind of just rap. It's all me, it's no features. And every time I rap that song, I feel like, wow, I've grown as a person. Like, every time I finish rapping that song, I smile at the end and I'd be like, oh my God, like, this song is bliss. This song is encouragement. This song is strength. This song is improvement. It represents all those things and all my characteristic traits.
Growing up, I never understood the right from wrongs. I was caught up in the mix. Now we mixing up these songs. Time to make that fire. Time to show him what I got.
I'm really excited to see where this goes, because I know he has a lot of talents. I know he has an extreme amount of talent that could be able to boost him up into places where, you know, he probably could never even imagine he'll get. But it just all takes hard work, which I know that he's capable of doing.
It got to that point where I got to a solid 7, and I was like, okay, this is it. This is finally it, and this is who I am.
Yeah.
End of story.